Hi, it's Miles Red Songbird in New York City. Making this video about our writing group today. I believe it is the 27th of November, 2018. And we're at the St. Francis of Assisi, and that's St. Francis Robin Birdsong is her name now. And this is Father Tom, who founded, along with Father John and Father John, the St. Francis of Assisi's Residence 3. And this is Father Tom when he was St. James the Greater, Jesus Christ's disciple. This is Jesus Christ, first century. He didn't look like that. You know what he looked like with the long dark hair. This is the way he looked in the 20th century. And this is Chris, St. Bartholomew, Jesus Christ's disciple. He's the program director here at St. Francis. This is a table he had. He bought us, ordered all of us tables in our rooms, and I'm so grateful I took a picture. This is Maria Cott. She's a teacher of our writing group. And this is Mary McLeod Bethune, this was who Maria was in a past life. And Robin, I said she was St. Francis. Okay, this is the book that Robin and I wrote, Sneezy the Greasy Babysits Abigail. You can pick it up at Amazon.com. This is Milton Harris. He was John Milton. In a previous life, he wrote Paradise Lost and Homer and the Iliad. This is Michael Raker. He was Carlos Castaneda. This is Charlene Kelk. She's my mother in a past life. And she comes to the writing group. She just sits there and makes comments, and very positive, warm comments she makes. And this is Baba J, who is Jesus Christ, 21st century currently. And he's also Santa Claus, and he's the Buddha. And this is a picture of me, Miles Red Songbird. Okay, so this is the prompt we had. All the World's a Stage by William Shakespeare. Oh, this is Carlos. He stuck his head in the door. Carlos works in reception. He kind of does everything around here. Okay, so All the World's a Stage by William Shakespeare. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. At first, the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms, then the whining schoolboy with his satchel, meaning backpack, and shining morning face creeping like snail unwillingly to school. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I was Shakespeare in a past life. Yeah, I was also Eve, Mother of the Earth. And I was also the first female Jesus Christ consciousness. And then the lover, we're talking about the stages, sighing like furnace with a woeful ballad made to his mistress' eyebrow. Then a soldier full of strange oaths and bearded like the pard. Jealous in honor. I want to keep the title there so you can see what we're doing. We're doing the stages. Okay. What happened to the light? I don't know what happened to the light. Okay. Alright, and there's a soldier and jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation, even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice in fair, round belly, with good capon lined, with eyes severe, and beard a formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances. And so he plays his part. The 6th age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side. His youthful hose, well saved, that's socks, well saved, a world too wide, for his shrunk shank and his big manly voice. Turning again toward childish treble, pipes, meaning his voice got higher, pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all, that ends the strange, eventful history, is second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, means without. It's French for Carlos Castaneda. Michael told us what that means. It's French for without. Sans taste, sans everything. Okay, so that was the prompt, and so then we had to talk about what it was all about and what we thought of it, yada yada. Where's Judy? I don't see Judy's picture here. Oh, I don't know. I don't see her picture. Okay, well, so I said, because I was so tired, I don't remember when the last time I slept, and I was kind of dozing in class. So I'm not that knowledgeable about what everybody said. But I remember I said I didn't agree with Shakespeare. I mean, I agreed with him when I was me. At the time he wrote this, it was real. But the Lord's will has changed. And now we're in the middle of Judgment Day, and he is conducting Judgment Day along with me. We're both, he's the son of the sun, you see the sun? And I'm the daughter of the sun. Okay, so this is our Lord above, is the sun. So that's what we're doing, is conducting Judgment Day. And so I said, the Lord's will has changed. This is going to be eternity. There's no old age unless you want to be an old age person, you can do it. Because the aging stops at 35. And if you're already elderly, you can do age reversal. And what else? I was telling Maria I had trouble. Like I had a fight with my daughter Robin today. It was a short, brief argument. Because she said, I told her I wrote a song, Judgment Day. And she said, that sounds serious. I said, it is serious. But you come out good. And she said, what? How? And I said, you're going to be the first black queen of England. And she got so furious. Stop with your delusions. She told me, she accused me of having delusions. So I felt bad because I got angry with her and yelled at her. So when we were talking, Michael brought out the fact that this is empirical thinking. Shakespeare's stages is empirical thinking, which means that which you can touch and see. Robin does empirical thinking. She's very well educated and very, very well read. And she does empirical thinking. Now, she's on the same path as me, which is the path of mysticism, you know. So you think, but she's not at the same stage as I am. Because I don't do just empirical thinking. I read energy, you know. So I don't know what my point is about that. Where was I going with that? Well, that I realized the class was so valuable because I realized that the doubt that I had came from imperial thinking. this is what I believed because this is what I had been taught. And this was in my belief system. So when Babaji tells me, well, you're Eve and you're going to marry... Actually, Dr. Eugene Kitts told me I was Eve, Mother of the Earth, in 1979. He's a satsangi, same as I am, same as Robin is. So he told me, you know, about the baby. You know, the baby in me. I have immaculate conception in me, twins. And it was Charan Singh, who was my husband when he was Jesus Christ and I was Mary in the first century. And when he was Santa Claus and I was Mrs. Santa Claus. And then in the 20th century, he was my personal spiritual guide. Now he's gotten in my womb through immaculate conception with Babaji. And the Father, the Supreme Being, the Son, fertilized it. So, see, I have these supernatural helping, like with Babaji. You know, one time I was sleeping, and he shook my legs. I was, you know, come on, you have to get back to work. You know, because this is an enormous project, trying to conduct Judgment Day. And he's in the spirit, right? So how is a spirit going to shake my feet? You know, he can do it. Just like when when I was in Beth Israel, and I was burning, and he said, that's all right, just relax. And then after a while, he said, get up now and go into the lobby. So I got up immediately. I don't question him. He said, do something, I do it. And I went to the lobby, and the woman, the nurse's aide out there said, that man inside her saved her again. And I thought, what is going on? You know, so he saved my life. I was going to burn. They were trying to burn me up again. I had been burned by Adam. And where's this picture? In the New York City Shirtwaist Flyer. This is Adam. His name is Michael Bublé, and he was Adam. Who's loving you, he wants to know. And what else? Oh, Babaji made love to me twice, 11 hours both times. But when the Lord makes love to you, it's spirit in spirit. He was in spirit. I was in physical. I was in the bed at Beth Israel. It feels like heaven. It's not that hurry up and get it done, you know, like you do women feel sometimes. No. It was like I was just so relaxed and so receptive, and he was so gentle and so thorough. He loved every part of my body, and it was, twice, not once, but twice. And, you know, so and he's in my ear at all times. I can ask him a question at any time, and he answers me. I don't know how he does that. I don't ask him. It's none of my business. I just know that he does that. So I have all this proof that he's real. And yet, sometimes, like when Robin says I'm delusional, I have doubts because I have this empirical thinking in my brain. You see there? So I have to do my talk and share and get it out of my brain. So even if she calls me delusional, I can know that I am just not doing empirical thinking as she is. Okay? All right, you know what? I think I'll read you a little of Judgment Day. It came to me about, 19 hours ago. I don't know when I slept. It said, I'm giving credit where credit is due. Do unto others as you'd have them do to you. Right versus wrong is coming through. Who were you in your past lives? Were you stupid? Were you wise? How do you know what to realize? What moves your heart is a clue to what is your part. Now the chorus. I wrote it over here so I could see it. Off the play. You had a gay old time. Nature had her say, but you did things your way. Crack a joke or shed a tear. Truth is entering your sphere. These are the years of Judgment Day. Time to collect or time to pay. These are the years of Judgment Day. You get what you give. You get what you've given for all the high times of lifetimes you've been living. You say you've done no wrong, but words are only part of the song. When tempted, were you strong, or did you go along to get along? We got honest judges. That's more than the Ninth Circuit can say. Deep state hugged them. That's how the left gets their way. Off the play. You had a gay old time. Nature had her say, but you did things your way. Crack a joke or shed a tear. Truth is entering your sphere. These are the years of Judgment Day. Time to collect or time to pay. These are the years of Judgment Day. Okay, that's all I'm going to read. I'm going to put it in the book that I'm working on. It's called Talk and Share Session Questions for President Trump, former President Barack Hussein, that reporter that was so rude to President Trump, Jim Acosta, Ann Coulter I have questions for, and Owen Benjamin. Okay, so that's the book I'm working for, Talk and Share Questions with them. And I'm putting some of my poetry in there, like this one, Judgment Day, I'm putting in there. Okay, so this is Miles Red Songbird. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you again soon. Ciao.